All right, what's going on? It's TK from Comic Asire and the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here at day 2 of Pensacon with one of the legends himself. From where in the world is Connor in San Diego and Doug. So, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Happy to be out here. Is this first time out here at Pensacon or Pensacola?
This is my first time at Pensacon, first time at Pensacola, first time to do a con of any kind.
Really?
First time.
First Comic-Con ever?
Telling you, man. I have no idea what's going on.
So I got to know then, man. What are your vibes off of? You liking it? Is it pretty fun?
It's a blast, and the people are great, and everyone who works here is great. I am still reeling from day one because it was such a mass of people.
Oh, yeah.
And they say today's going to be, even more. So, I mean, it's hard to get that around my head. It's really unbelievable.
It's some cool stuff. It's going to get probably, I'd say around 2 o'clock is when
2
it's going
o'clock
to
is
get
the peak?
busiest. That's going to be your money making hour.
All right, good. I'll be sure to be sitting here then. Okay. No, it's been a blast, man. I've loved every minute of it. It's been great.
Awesome. Have you got to check out any of the cool sites yet, or are you saving that for this evening?
When we first came yesterday, we came a little bit early, did a quick walkthrough just to see what was happening, But I haven't even been to the main floor yet to see anything over there. So we were hoping maybe after everything shuts down, maybe just take a quick walkthrough just to see. Cause
you are definitely going to want to check that out.
I saw it on the news this morning. I said, "You got to be kidding me! I haven't been over there."
If you also nerd out on fan stuff, even if it's your own fan stuff or other. There's a lot of Doug merch down there.
No kidding.
There is.
Really?
There's a lot of merch of every kind down there.
That's good to know.
I went down there to go get my girlfriend a poster and a button.
Yeah?
$200 later. That's how much stuff, so be prepared.
Wow,
when you go down there,
okay,
leave some money behind just for your own safety.
Walk by the ATM before I head my way over there. Okay. Fair warning.
So, I got to ask on the fan base, man. How do you... Is it cool seeing a bunch of the fans from the shows? Just Carmen Sandiego alone.
Oh, man.
It's like, that's something going on. That was a good show. It was educational.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, man, it was a long time ago since we went off the air even, And so now all those little gumshoes that were, 9, 10 years old or whatever they are, 40 years old.
Yeah,
and,
36 right here.
36, yeah. And so it's like, it's amazing to me to still have that happening. And the things they say just really touch me. I mean, just what it meant to their life and everything. And I don't know that if it really registered with me, that long ago, how much that was going to mean to them at the time. We were just trying to get through shows and remember our stuff and do our thing,
Right.
So it's probably the best part of this whole thing for me is just to see those old gumshoes and to hear what they have to say because it really does touch me a lot, man. Seriously.
What was one of the more fun roles? I mean, on more educational stuff or stuff that's a little bit more funny, like the Nickelodeon-based stuff, like with Doug?
That's a very good question, actually. I don't know. I think even when I've done educational stuff, and I still do some educational stuff, like with Go Noodle or Minnow and some of those other kids stuff, I still do. Even when it's educational, it seems to always be fun as well. And for both of those, whether it was Nickelodeon or PBS or whoever, the people that we worked with were always great people. I mean, I've heard of horror stories and other aspects of show business, I guess, and I just really haven't had that.
I never hear that from the PBS nerds. Not once have I heard a story from the PBS.
No, we have no good stories because everybody's just cool, man. They're all great. They all believe in what they're doing and they love kids, and it's I don't know, it's a sweet thing. It's a nice way to go, And when you have Mr. Rogers, who's sort of your flagship guy who did it better than anybody, and Sesame Street, of course, you have a lot to live up to, and they kind of set the pattern for us that we all fall short of, but always want to try to hit if we can, So
awesome. So, out of all the roles you've done voice acting, what was probably one of your favorites? Favorite character?
Well, I really did love doing Mayor White because it was
from Doug.
From Doug, yeah. Correct? Yes, thank you. And because he was always a character I used to do for Jim Jenkins, the creator. And
right.
it was sort of a takeoff on my father and a couple of cousins who are kind of Southern preacher guys, And so he always liked that character. So he kind of asked me to do that for that, and did it for Hoop Dogs, the same voice guy.
Awesome.
So that's always fun. These days I do the voice for the Discover card. So if you call the Discover card, you talk to me. The reason that is fun is because my friends who don't know I do that voice will call up in a shock and say, "You just asked me You just asked me for my social security number, man. And so that's been kind of fun to have that little surprise from my old friends.
I gotta know right there. Do you ever have someone call up and it's like, I just yelled at your voice,
Yeah.
and finally lost it?
They haven't done that yet, but they do call up shocked and say, that really freaked me out. Why didn't you tell me you were doing this? So that has been a fun new thing that's been happening the last few years.
I'm sorry, that just made my day. That is hilarious, man.
Get yourself a Discovery card. Give me a call.
I feel like calling up Discover just to be like, yeah, I think I lost my card,
Yeah,
just to
why
hear
not?
it.
Yeah, tell me more about Discover. I'll talk to you all day.
Well, we are getting some of the crowd rolling back in.
Yeah.
We gotta let you get back to it,
All
make
right,
your
brother.
money. But before we do hop off here,
Yeah.
it's a way for fans to be able to find you social media wise, be able to look stuff up.
Probably the easiest way is just to catch me on Facebook. You know, if you're on Facebook, just Greg Lee. I'm there. And I eventually remember to go over there and answer. So
Awesome.
yeah, great.
Well, make sure to check out this event. Come meet some of your favorite celebrities. And remember, this is the only show that has a clean bill of health from Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, and Doctor Who. We'll see you in the multiverse.
There you go.
Gotta run.
You an engineer?
Thank you so